Franklin TV Sports presents Franklin High School Field Hockey. Today on a cool, actually cold night in Franklin, it's the round of 32 in the MIAA playoffs as Franklin, with a record of 17-0-1, hosts Beverly High School, who come to town with a mark of 8-8-2. Hi, neighbors, and welcome to postseason play here in field hockey in 2023. I'm your announcer, Pete Royce, working alongside Chris Leverone. Franklin, what a record they've had. The only undefeated team in the state of Massachusetts, only one tie on the possible negative side, 17-0-1 against Beverly. Franklin is the number 4 seed in the tournament, and Beverly comes to town with the seed of number 29. So you got to believe the Panthers will be favored. Let me tell you this, I guarantee you that the Panthers will win tonight. Why? Because both teams have the name the Panthers. We're ready to roll here from Franklin. The officials are Kerry McElroy and Jason Corneen. We'll give you the starting lineups as we go along. Franklin in the home white with navy blue trim and white socks, and Beverly in the traveling black with orange numerals and orange trim. Franklin has the center pass, and they'll go from left to right across your screen. Ball on the near side is going to be played on by the Panthers. The starting lineup for Beverly, they are coached by Tricia Murphy in her 18th year as the Panthers with some play at midfield. They'll start Elliott Lund, a forward, a junior. Lily Shea, midfield defender, a senior. Elizabeth Wilder, defender, a senior. Franklin, this is Haley Wernig taking it down, and she loses it. It's going to be taken back, no, out of bounds. It's going to be going to the Panthers. Also, Mia Bazin, a midfielder junior. Ava Conan, a forward, a junior. Ella Malablaki, a defender, a senior. Karen Pichardo-Cedillo, a midfielder, a junior. Franklin still on the offensive end with the ball. This is Sophia Cuneo over to Wernig, and a foul called against Beverly. Riley Michael, a midfielder, a junior. Morgan Linsky, a midfielder, a sophomore. Fiona Bazin, the younger sister of Mia. She's a midfielder and a freshman. And in goal will be Lucy Stevens, a senior for the Panthers of Beverly High School. And this is Beverly with the offense for the first time here today. With it is Elizabeth Wilder, and is stolen on a great play by Wernig. What speed by Wernig. We've seen that all season long from Wernig. Trying to get through two, and she's fouled on the play. This is Sophia Cuneo. Franklin starters, Maddie O'Brien, a junior defender. Ball out to midfield. Ella Griffin, a junior defender. Ball on the far side for the Panthers. They continue to put pressure in the offensive zone, and Beverly now steals it. Lindsay Dennett, a senior defender. Chloe Essam, a senior forward. Sophia Cuneo, a senior midfielder. Emily Carney, a junior midfielder. Ava Lucenta, a sophomore defender. Raina Crandall, a junior forward. And getting the starts also, Haley Wernig, a junior forward. And Brooke Taylor, a senior midfield defender. And in goal for Coach Michelle Hess is Devin Barry, the sophomore goalkeeper. Franklin has it. There's your starting lineups. We're set here for continuing play, and the ball is taken back on the drive by Emily Carney. So Carney had it go off a stick and turned over. Now the Panthers have it back at midfield. Ella Griffin will loop one. It gets through. Franklin with some space on the right side for Wernig. Haley Wernig, she's going to shoot. It's blocked. The player loses stick. The rebound, the save, the beautiful save there by Lucy Stevens. And they're going to call the first penalty corner of the game. Penalty corner offense for Franklin. Number 1 in the game. And Sophia Cuneo will insert it on the far side. 4 15-minute periods. So glad you're with us, fans, on Franklin TV and on YouTube, worldwide on YouTube. Our producer, our camera operator tonight is Chris Leverone. There's the blast by the Panthers. A wicked shot there by Emily Carney. It's past the end line, and the ball will come out to the 25-yard line for a to the 16-yard line. It's going to go back to the Panthers. This is Cuneo. Sophia spinning through. Wernig controls it in the deep right corner. Great stick work by Haley Wernig. Goes through 2 defenders, plays on, and she draws the foul. Wernig will leave it for Sophia Cuneo. Back to Wernig. Haley coming inside the scoring circle. Remember, all goals must be touched from inside the scoring circle to count. All shots have to count that way, and it's going to be another penalty corner against Beverly. That's number 2. 2 quick ones in the last minute or two. And Sophia Cuneo. Out top is Raina Crandall. And also Emily Carney. And Wernig. It's going to go to Wernig. Haley for Emily Carney. Carney takes it in, loses it a moment. The backhander by Carney comes up in front. The rebound, the save by Stevens. Rebound by Wernig, and the shot is blocked. And the ball is going to be called on a corner again. 3 penalty corners. Tremendous pressure by the Panthers. And Cuneo will tee it up. 10 minutes to go in the first period. No score from Beaver Street in Franklin. 50 degrees at game time. This is Emily Carney. She loops it for Wernig. She's in the circle. Her shot is rebounded, and the shot is missed. And the ball will come out on the 16-yard line for a free hit by Beverly. So they survive 3 penalty corners here in the first 5+ minutes of the game. Good crowd on hand from Beaver Street. Panthers have lived in the offensive zone. Coming through was Emily Carney. She takes a bump, and let's see, I think it's going to be yet another penalty corner. Emily Carney draws it. That's 4 penalty corners in the first less than 6 minutes of this game. That's a huge advantage for whoever team has that kind of draw on the penalty corners. So far, it's been Franklin. It's going to come out deep on the left wing. Now they take it inside. Ball is blocked. And a foul called. Yet another penalty corner, number 5 in the first 7+ minutes. This is tremendous pressure by the Panthers. Sophia Cuneo to Emily Carney. For Wernig, Haley back to Carney. Emily's going to wind up. Her ball is low. It's blocked. Rebound in front, and it's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be coming out to the 16 on a free hit for the Panthers of Beverly. Both teams are Panthers here on the field tonight. Ball's put in play, but Beverly cannot get much going. Franklin has dominated the territory here. I would say 90% of this game has been played on the Franklin offensive zone, maybe more. Emily Carney down low for Crandall. Can't get a good wood on it. Is stolen in front. The backhander by Wernig. The save by a defender. And a foul is called. It's going to be number 6 on the penalty corners. It's ironic that Franklin has been the beneficiary of 6. We saw Beverly practicing their offensive penalty corners in warm-ups. According to Coach Michelle Hess, she feels Beverly is a pretty well-balanced team. Out in front for Emily Carney. She's going to take it. Now that would not count. On the first stroke on the penalty corner, the ball has to come inside the cage at the 12-foot mark or lower, 12-inch mark or lower. There's a black barrier there, and that's what it has to hit on the penalty corner first shot. For Wernig, Haley, so good with the stick handling. Wernig comes through. And a player goes down, and Wernig draws the foul. Yet another penalty corner, number 7. 7-0 on PCs so far. 6:49 to go, first period. Talking to Coach Tricia Murphy of Beverly, I said, what about your opponent tonight? She said, wow. She said, what a team. The only undefeated team only team with no losses this year in Division I across the state. That was her reference to Franklin, and that is a true statement. Murphy, it's called a wild swing there on Caitlin on Emily Carney. And it's going to be turned over. Franklin, though, wins it back. I don't know that Beverly has crossed the midfield line yet. Maybe early on they might have had it just beyond midfield, but that's been about it. Tremendous pressure by the Franklin Panthers in the offensive zone. Crandall can't control it, but a foul is going to be called against Beverly, and the Panthers will have it back with just under 6 minutes to go in the fast-moving first period. Again, the officials, Kerry McElroy and Jason Corneen. Panthers have the free hit on the left wing. They'll go back to Emily Carney. Gets through 2, 3 defenders, 4 defenders. Past the 5th defender, and her backhand hits a player, and that's going to be a penalty corner yet again. Number 8. This is unbelievable. I don't think I've ever seen the Panthers draw so many penalty corners as they have in the first 9+ minutes of this game. But still, nothing has gotten past Stevens in goal. Lucy Stevens, the senior goalkeeper for Beverly. Cuneo to insert. This is Wernig. Cross for Carney. Emily spins through, back in front for Wernick. Her shot just misses. Rebound loose. The shot there, the save. Ball is loose and cleared out by Beverly. Taken over there by the Panthers, by Ava Lucenta. And now the ball is going to go to Beverly. This could be their first and deepest advance of the game if they can take it up. 4:34 to go in the first. We're scoreless. This is the round of 32. The winner will play Winchester High School. They've already played their round of 32 game. So it's above midfield for just about a yard, and then the violation on Beverly, and the ball will go back to the Panthers. From the midfield stripe. Gets past Crandall. She's trying to chase it down. And it's going to be play on. No foul called. And now a foul on Beverly. Here comes Emily Carney. In front for Crandall. Carney wins the ball. Circling through. Carney loops it on the right. It's blocked and taken back by Beverly. Beverly trying to get it through. Cannot pass midfield, but now they're going to have a chance with the foul called. And that's the deepest ball that's been so far. Beverly chasing it down, but also there is the Panthers. Ella Griffin. Griffin skips by her stick. Panthers are going to control, and they draw the foul with 3:20 to go here in the first period. The opening round of the 2023, the steal by Wernig. Haley Wernig with that great stick handling ability. The opening round of the playoffs. Wernig comes through, it's blocked. Chasing it down is Sophia Cuneo, but the ball's going to go over on the free hit to the Panthers of Beverly High School. And here they come again. A rare trip beyond midfield. Yes, they get it beyond, but not for long. It's going to be too far in front. And unable to get to it is Morgan Linsky, the sophomore. Long ball comes through. Chasing it down is Crandall. She wins the steal there, Raina Crandall, and draws the foul. The Panthers will have it. Great play by Raina Crandall. This is Sophia Cuneo. She'll take it out deep. Working it for Haley Wernig, too far in front, couldn't control. Now it comes back out to Sophia Cuneo. For Wernig in that corner. Goes to work, carries it through. Tries to center it, cannot. Ball is going to go past. It's going to be off of Wernig, I believe. Let's see what they're going to call. No, they're going to call the Panthers with a free hit coming back. Cuneo will take it. She'll draw it back. And the steal there by Linsky. The ball will stay with the Panthers. We're under 2 minutes to go in the first period. The ball will come out to the 25. Cuneo. Emily Carney spinning through, still controlling it for Wernig. Wernig gets off a shot just wide. The near tip by a Panther is not controlled, and the ball will go back to Beverly. Franklin with a good look. Good passing that time. They set up Wernick. Her blast went just a little bit wide in front of the crease. 1:11 to go in the first period. This is Griffin. Ella will drop it back. Raina Crandall will go on the right side, and it's too far. It's going to go out of bounds. An unforced error there intended for Maddie O'Brien. And here comes the Beverly Panthers. Panthers against the Panthers here tonight, the round of 32 in field hockey. With it is Lily Shea. This is the deepest advance for the Panthers so far tonight. The Panthers of Beverly, that is. This is Wernick. She's been all over the field, dominating the control in the midfield. Wernick flying through the offensive zone now. Feeds Raina Crandall, who connects. Raina comes in. She tries to get Rue. She couldn't get the ball off, and the ball's going to be taken back, and the Franklin Panthers will have it with 21 seconds to go. A great break spearheaded by Haley Wernick, who has it again. 12 seconds to go. Ball off the arm of a Beverly player. The rebound is going to be a violation with 3 seconds to go. 2-1, and there's the horn ending the first period. Well, if you're Beverly, you have to be happy with one thing. It's 0-0. You cannot be happy with the fact you've given up 8 penalty corners and you've not taken any on your own end. So that's something they'll work on with Coach Tricia Murphy. Tricia Murphy, in her 18th year, she played at Salem State. Coach Michelle Hess has had 2 stints as the head coach of Franklin. Michelle played her college field hockey at Westfield State University. So let's take a look at how Franklin got here. Tremendous record for the Panthers, 17-0-1. Their one tie came in game number 6 against a very strong Bishop Thean team. That was 2-2. Everything else has been fairly easy for the Panthers. They had one tough game after that against highly touted Concord Carlisle. Franklin won that 4-2. Franklin with 11 shutouts here this season. In the Hockomock League, they've given up in their 16 Hockomock games, get this, a total of 3 goals. Everything else a shutout for the Franklin High Panthers. Tremendous season for Coach Michelle Hess. Dominating play in the Hawk. A perfect 16-0, and out of the Hawk, 1-0-1. 1 win and 1 tie. And that's your schedule for the Franklin High Panthers. For Beverly, talking to Coach Tricia Murphy, by the way, the Beverly Panthers play in the Northeast Conference, where they were 8-2 overall. She feels that her team has done better of late. They got off to a tough start, but of late, they've done better. And right now, they've kept Franklin off the board, and that's the important fact of this first period. It's no score. A bit of a surprise, as Franklin had been rolling. Looking at some of their most recent games, Franklin 14-1 over Milford, 7-0 over Attleboro, and 9-1 over North Attleboro. Before that, 3 shutouts, 8-0 over Taunton, 3-0 over King Philip, and 6-0 over Franklin. And before that, 14-0 over Stoughton. But all that is academic. What counts is the play on the field here tonight at 50-degree Beaver Street Field as we get ready for the second period. So glad you're with us here on Franklin TV, and we're streaming worldwide on YouTube. Pete Royce with you, Chris Leverone alongside. Good crowd on hand here at the field. The wind, which was strong, has died down here tremendously in the last half an hour or so. Temperature expected to drop into the high 40s by the time this game ends, about an hour and 15 minutes from now. Officials waiting for the clock to reset, and it's at zeros, needs to be up on 15 before we start the second period. Lucy Stevens has been strong in goal for Beverly, and Devin Barry has not been tested yet for Franklin. So still some trouble with the scoreboard, and they're going to play without a score clock, without a timer up on the big board. So the officials will control the time. We'll have to anticipate what it might be. Maybe we'll get a signal from time to time from the officials as how much time is remaining until they can fix the scoreboard clock. Ball out. So again, deep penetration by Beverly. This is Raina Crandall with the steal, dribbling it up, and she draws a foul. She'll continue on. Raina Crandall on the right wing for Wernig. Haley Wernig chases it down. A good move there. Now she'll circle back. Wernig centering pass. It hops the stick of Emily Carney. And here come the Panthers of Beverly to midfield and beyond. A rare trip beyond the midfield stripe. Backhanded there by the Panthers. So the clock is not working on the big scoreboard. But we know we're early on in the second period. Ella Griffin. She'll go low, skips through to the back line, picked up in there by Beverly. To the midfield area where Griffin gobbles it up. Now it's picked off in there by Riley Michael, the junior, and is stolen back by Carney. On the right side in front of us comes Sophia Cuneo. Sophia dribbling up. Wernig tries to get to it, does. Draws the usual double team. Good stick handling by Wernig. She crosses over, still coming through. Wernig still charging through and draws the foul. Haley Wernig to Emily Carney, back to Wernig. Here comes Haley. Her blast is going to be shot out of there by a good defensive play by Stevens, who got her pad on it, I believe, for Cuneo. Tremendous pressure by the Panthers all game long and stolen by Emily Carney. And Carney draws the foul. Emily with a free hit for the Panthers outside the 25. And she's going to blast when it goes off a leg of a Beverly player. The ball will go past everybody and it'll be coming out at the 16 on a free hit the other way by Beverly. The Panthers against the Panthers here tonight. Whistle stops play. Timeout called. Sub coming in, I believe. Oh, it's a sub for Beverly. No, just repositioning. Okay, I'm not sure what the stoppage was. I think the officials are trying to get together on the time remaining. The two officials, Kerry McElroy and Jason Corneen, they do have communications. They do have a wireless radio to communicate with each other. That might have been part of the holdup there. And now the clock is back. 12:27 to go. So they fixed the clock. Good. Now we can give you the time remaining. Plus you can probably see it on our still camera. Pointed on that. A little bug at the bottom of your screen. 12:27 to go. You can see the zeros on the scoreboard and the number 2. We're in the second period. Officials still doing something about the clock. Jason Corneen looking at his handheld clock, stopwatch. And again, the two officials communicating, but we're not part of that conversation. Meanwhile, stoppage on the field. Oh, they're still working on the clock. So behind us is the power strip, the power system that controls the clock. And that's where somebody is working to try to adjust it. Apparently, and now the person working on that clock is going to come out and talk to the official, Kerry McElroy. Still trying to fix the clock. Apparently it's not moving. It is up at 12:26. So the girls behind us trying to work on the power source for the clock on the scoreboard. They're going to go without the clock again. Beverly with the ball. Crandall for Franklin tries to steal it, gets through her, And this will go back to the Panthers to Coach Michelle Hess, who picks it up and hands it to her player, Ella Griffin. What a spark plug Ella Griffin is. Ball is loose. It's stolen by Beverly. Now Griffin takes it back, pokes at it. Beverly keeps it in the offensive zone for a rare trip. They've not gotten a shot off on goal. Ball comes all the way through past the end line, and the ball will come out to the 16-yard line for a free hit for the Panthers. We know it's less than 12:26 to go in the first half, but we do not have the advantage of an operating scoreboard here at the moment. No score. Sophia Cuneo draws a foul. Franklin tries to get it started, and they do. Coming through with it is Emily Carney. Out in front is Raina Crandall with good speed, but she's blocked, and the ball is taken back, now hit out of bounds, and Franklin will have the throw-in. It's a spirited crowd from Beverly on hand. Good for them for making the trip down. Insert coming for Sophia Cuneo to Emily Carney. Draws that double team. Carney gets through 3. Carney still controlling, and she draws the foul. She'll take it back. Carney inside. She shoots. It's blocked. The ball is in front and hit out of bounds. Driven out by Beverly. Free hit coming for the Panthers. No score. The longer this stays no score, the more confidence Beverly will have. Remember, they are a low seed coming into this game against the high seed, number 4 seed Franklin High Panthers. A foul on Wernig. Violation on Wernig. The ball is kept in, now knocked out. And it's going to be controlled by Beverly. They whack one. Strong hit. It's just powerful. It's even with the deflection, it's going to roll the way back to the back line, not to the back line, but the last third of the field for Griffin. She comes through, still controlling it, draws a double team, and is stolen away. Now sent into the corner on a nice send-in by Morgan Linsky. This is a deep penetration for Beverly. They have it in the offensive zone. Franklin comes down and drawing a foul is Sophia Cuneo. Free hit coming for the Panthers, and they get one towards midfield. It's going to be covered in there by Elizabeth Wilder, and her pass is connected. The backhander fanning on it is Morgan Linsky, and now it's out to Wernig. She controls. This is Haley Wernig. Still poked away there by Lily Shea, and Franklin cannot clear it. Now they get it in their own back line. It's out of bounds off of Cuneo. We wonder about the time remaining. Probably, I would say, about eight minutes maybe in the first half. A long drive hits a stick back there for the Panthers, Maddie O'Brien. And it's going to be a free hit coming out to the 25 for Beverly. Beverly, 8-2 on the season. Franklin, 17-0-1. Coming through with it. There's a shot in front. That was a great opportunity. Now again, another opportunity, but it's wide. It's going to go past the end line. It's going to come out to the 16 on the free hit for Franklin. That was a good look for Beverly. They almost had the chance to take the lead. And the ball skips through, and it's going to be back for Beverly. In front of us will be Riley Michael, the junior midfielder. Michael will dribble it in, and her pass is going to go by. It'll be Franklin coming back with it. Maddie O'Brien. Her ball is blocked. Sorry, that was Sophia Cuneo.
It's a formal warning. Second time, black. Please do not touch it. Next time's a card.
Warning given to Beverly for touching the ball when it was not their ball to insert. That was the second warning, and coach, according to referee Kerry McElroy, and she said the next one is a card. for Wernig. Wernig's not worried about cards. She's worried about dribbling upfield with that great speed. It's going to be Franklin with the throw in. Franklin will have it. Cuneo will take it in. Sophia charging through. Got Wording on the right side, and it's going to be a foul called here. And I believe this is going to be a penalty corner. The first one of the period, Franklin had 8 in the first period. This is their first one here in this period. My guess about 7 minutes to go in the half. I could be off on that. The clock is stuck at 12:37 up big on the scoreboard. Sophia Cuneo to insert it for the 9th time today. Here she goes to Haley Wernig. Wernig for Emily Carney in front. Her blast is wide. It takes a bounce off of Lucy Stevens. Is she excited about making that stop? Wow. Lucy Stevens in goal. The senior has not let anything past her. And Franklin will go on defense from the 16-yard line. Shea for Beverly. It's going to be head out of bounds and it'll be played in by Ella Griffin. Nope. Griffin will defer. The ball will come back out for Lindsay Dennett. Lindsay on the right side. Comes over to Cuneo from O'Brien. Now back to Carney. Play on. Foul called on Beverly. They're going to start the Panthers back near midfield. And Cuneo will have the honors. Sophia gets it through for Raina Crandall. Raina charges in the centering pass. Is too far in front, and the ball trickles loose, and it's going to be controlled by Beverly. Here come the Panthers of Beverly. Cross midfield, but a nice defensive play there by Maeve Ralston, who's in the game. Ralston controlling it. Maeve upfield, connects on the deep left side. Over in front for Raina Crandall. Raina charging through. No call. Franklin controls. Emily Carney fans on the shot. She hit the turf. Ralston trying to chase it back for Franklin. Wins the ball back. Maeve Ralston. My guess will be about 5 minutes to go in the half. Clock is not working here at the stadium. Franklin trying to win it. And they do. Coming through inside the circle. The shot is blocked by Raina's attempt, and she's going to draw a penalty corner. That's the 10th one of the game for Franklin offensively. They've yet to score. Beverly yet to take a penalty corner. That's how dominant the action has been, but the scoreboard shows even game. Sophia Cuneo to insert it for the Panthers. The Panthers of Beverly inside the cage don their masks for the penalty corner. And Cuneo waits the whistle. Here she goes. Out for Emily Carney on the left wing. The blast there is too high. That wouldn't have counted anyway. Too high by Raina Crandall. And the ball will go back at the 16 for Beverly. My guess about 4.5 minutes to go in the second period. 0-0. What a surprise here. Franklin, number 4 seed in the tournament. Beverly tries to connect, but it's stolen back by Griffin. Ella for Carney. Emily controlling her backhander is wide. It's going to go back out to the 16. The other way come the Panthers of Beverly High School. So Beverly will have it. My guess about 4 minutes to go in the half unofficially. Beverly can't get it out to a Panther of their uniform. Stolen by a Panther in the Franklin uniform. Ella Griffin. Far side. Franklin driving. Can't control it. Beverly takes it back. Deep in their own corner. Ball is taken back. A whistle, a foul. It's going to go back to Beverly. Beverly will have the free hit deep in their own zone. 49 degrees now here at Beaver Street Field. Ball on the far sideline. Franklin will take it back. Still windy here at Beaver Street to Emily Carney. Carney, a little bit of an air dribble. Now she pokes it forward, spinning through, gets it over to Wernig. Haley comes through. Haley charging through. Haley still with the ball. She shoots. The rebound and the score. The rebound and the score. I believe that was Raina Crandall. We'll wait for the official word. But the Franklin Rooters go wild. Franklin leads it 1-0. Wernig set up the play, but I believe it was Raina Crandall who scored for Franklin. We'll try to get official word from the scorer's table. Nonetheless, Franklin leads it 1-0. My guess about 3.5 minutes to go here in the second period. Unofficial. So Franklin finally gets on the board. It's been a struggle. They've had good looks and 10 penalty corners, but only 1 goal. Center pass controlled by Beverly, taken back now by the Panthers. With it is Emily Carney. Ball is kept in, but deep in their own end, tipped away, play on. Franklin gets it to Wernig. This is Haley Wernig, and her ball is taken back. So the Franklin goal was Raina Crandall, and the assist went, as we thought, to Haley Wernig. Raina Crandall did get the goal, and Haley Wernig just took a blow here. She's a bit shaken up. I believe she caught the ball in the side under her right rib. Franklin 1-0 with the lead, but star player is hurting as she walks off. Around 4 minutes to go here in the period. 1-0. The goal by Raina Crandall. The assist by Haley Wernig. And Wernig really worked hard for that assist. So it looks like Wernig will come out, at least for a bit. We hope she can return. She's a great player. Don't want to see anybody injured. Here's Carney back for Franklin in front. The ball is loose, kicked out of there. Franklin will give it up, and it'll come out the other way to the 16-yard line for Beverly. Free hit at their own 16 for the visitors. 8-2 on the season. A long shot there, blocked by Franklin, kept in by Maeve Ralston in front. Ball carries through. And the Panthers of Beverly will come back the other way. Blocked by Ralston. Maeve on the left wing connects. Franklin trying to take it in. They get it to Raina Crandall. She's charging through, and the ball is blocked and taken back by Beverly. Franklin keeping it in. Now it's controlled by Beverly. Trying to tie the game. Lindsay Dennett blocks it. Dennett with a lot of pressure. And I believe that is the half. Right when the clock restarted, the half whistle comes, and that ends the first 30 minutes of play with Franklin on top, 1-0. So it looks like they finally will have the clock straightened out for the second half. So one score in the game. It came, I guess, with about a minute and a half to go. It was by Raina Crandall, the junior forward, on an assist from Haley Wernig, the junior forward. So two juniors teaming up for the lone goal of the game. We're going to take a pause here and be back in about 4 or 5 minutes for the start of the second half. It's the round of 32 in the MIAA playoff system for field hockey from Franklin. Franklin leads it 1-0 over Beverly. We'll be back with the second half in just a few minutes. Stay tuned for more exciting Franklin High field hockey on Franklin TV. Welcome back to Beaver Street Field in Franklin. Pete Royce with you, Chris Leverone alongside. We're about ready to start the second half of the round of 32 in girls field hockey. Franklin with one goal. It came late in the second period. With about 3 minutes to go, it was scored by Raina Crandall, and that was assisted by Haley Wernigan. That's been it. Franklin, the number 4 seed in the tournament, against Beverly, the number 29 seed. But Beverly has been strong in front of the goal. Gotten great goalkeeping from senior goalkeeper Lucy Stevens. Franklin now will go from right to left across your screen, and Beverly in the black road uniforms with orange trim will go from left to right. 2 15 more minute periods left. Can Franklin move on to the round of Sweet 16 and play host to Winchester High School? Here we go. You'll find out in about 30 minutes of play time. Emily Carney sends one along to the left side. It's going to be taken back by Beverly. Franklin forces the steal, and here they come. Good hustle. Franklin takes it in. This is Ella Griffin. No, it's Raina Crandall, and her ball is blocked. Franklin with a good look. Crandall took it in beautifully, and that ball's going to come out right in front of us where Ella Griffin will have it. She goes into Carney, can't control it. Back to midfield. It looks like Beverly much more wide open here in this period. Too strong, and good to see Haley Wernig back in the game. Looked like she took a ball in her right side earlier in the first half and went out for a bit, but she's back in it. And the scoreboard is back working, which is a good thing for our spectators. There's a bunch of them here, bundled up with blankets and chairs. 49 degrees and still windy. Wernig back with the Panthers in the offensive zone. Haley stops, goes back out with it. Now it's sent in, not all the way in the circle. Now it comes through right in front. The rebound shot is blocked. Franklin trying to steal it, trying to get a stick in there was Brooke Taylor. Now it comes out and blocked by Ella Griffin in front, and it's going to be controlled by Elliot Lund. Beverly has it. Coming through was Madeline LeBlanc, and a foul called against the Beverly High School team. Also the Panthers, and the Franklin Panthers will have it just shy of midfield. This is Ella Griffin. She'll go aerial. Gets it for Raina Crandall. Raina coming through, dribbling it forward inside the scoring circle. Still charging through, still charging. Crandall with the backhander. She fans on the shot and is trying to control it. She does, and a whistle stops play. And the ball will go back to Beverly with 12:46 to go in the third period. Franklin 1, Beverly no score. For the Panthers, this is Brooke Taylor, the senior. She's fouled. She'll have the ball inside for Emily Carney. Emily, the junior, charging through, spinning through, reverses her direction, goes with the backhand, picks away, steals it. It's taken back by Beverly, and they get one out, but out of bounds, and Franklin will have the throw in. This is Ella Griffin with the free hit. Griffin just takes it herself, and her ball is blocked. Controlled by Beverly. Taken back by Taylor. By Beverly. Back to Ella Griffin. Right on her stick. Solid contact. Griffin, play on. Drew a foul. But the ball is taken back, and going down hard is Emily Carney. Oh, my goodness. And a Beverly player helps her up, and a good deal of sportsmanship there. A nice play, a nice gesture by Elliot Lund, the junior forward for Beverly. Carney went down hard. She's up fast, though. 11:34 to go. 1-0. Franklin holding on. Again, the more this stays this type of game, the more confidence Beverly. Huge underdog coming in. Dennett knocks it out of bounds. It'll be awarded to the Panthers.
I have a question. Can I move these chairs in front of that ball?
Franklin trying to control it. It's out of bounds. They will have the ball in front of the Beverly bench. Under 11 to go here in the period. Blast carries through, picked up by one of the lone defenders, one of the two lone defenders. Controlled though by Carney. Let's check it. No, another player in on the action is Chloe Essam, and she draws a foul. This is Emily Carney past the defense. Carney driving it through for Wernick. Can't get to it. Beverly has it, and they go out of bounds with it. Franklin will have it on that far side. Franklin takes it in off a leg of a Panther of Beverly. Franklin will have it back. They go out deep. Griffin, foul is called against Beverly. Franklin will have the free hit out beyond the 25. And Cuneo will take it for Franklin. Franklin coached by Michelle Hess. What a job she's done year after year. What a job she's done this year. 17-0-1 are the Panthers. Ball is taken back, restolen by Cuneo. Sophia drives it in front. Franklin quick to the ball, but it rolls up on a leg. It's going to go over to Beverly. Ball towards midfield, and Beverly takes it beyond midfield right now for a rear trip. Still carrying it forward is Beverly. This is Elliott Lund. Now the ball is taken away by Franklin. They try to keep it in bounds. They do, and they win the ball on the far side. 9:10 to go here in the third period. And now the ball is stolen back by Beverly. They send one through, picked off in there by Lindsay Dennett. Dennett fires it out of bounds. It'll be Beverly with the ball back. Under 9 to go, third period. Only one goal in the game. It belongs to Raina Crandall. An assist by Haley Wernig. About 2 minutes to go in the second period. Other than that, no scoring. Franklin with 10 penalty corners in the first half to none for Beverly, but it hasn't mattered. Long blast by Dennett. Chasing it down is going to be Wernig. She gets to it, but it's off of Beverly anyway. Here comes Haley with some space for Raina Crandall. Back to Haley. Wernig charges through. Now she loses it. Franklin with a quick charge. Emily Carney comes through. Her shot is blocked. Good hustle by Carney to get to the ball. Now Wernig has it. And Wernig draws a foul. And Franklin will have it again at the 20, about at the 16. Cuneo tries to center it through. It comes through. In front, the backhander. The block now is driven out. Ella Griffin controls. No, rather, this is Maddie O'Brien for Franklin. The wind blowing here at Franklin's Beaver Street Field. You can probably hear it in my microphone. Beverly now starts out. Franklin, though, controls it. Maddie O'Brien wins the ball, and Franklin draws the foul. They'll have it. Carney unloads for Wernig on the right wing. Haley comes through too. Wernig still with it. Now she loses it, but a penalty corner coming up. The first one of the half, the 11th one of the game. Offensively for Franklin. They've given up 0 penalty corners. So the players will dig in next to their starring goalkeeper, Lucy Stevens. 4 players will pack the cage with Stevens in the middle. Cuneo to insert it for the Panthers. Here she comes out in front on the left wing for Crandall. Back to Carney. She's got a good look in front. Her shot hits the turf. Carney gets it back, charging through, still shoots, and she scores! Emily Carney does it by herself. Some breathing room for the Panthers. Emily Carney, I believe, was the one who scored it. We'll wait for the official word. It is Emily Carney. 2-0 Franklin. M. Carney at 6:47 of the third period makes it 2-0. I believe that was unassisted. So the 2 goals, Raina Crandall, now Emily Carney. Franklin leads it 2-0, 6:47 to go. The center pass for Beverly. It skips over the stick of Fiona Bazin. The freshman, they're going to say it was tapped by Franklin. Bazin will have it. She'll try to get it in bounds. With her is Madeline LeBlanc. This is LeBlanc who will have the honors. Madeline drives it, blocked by Chloe Essam. Franklin has it. Coming through is Emily Carney. She goes to the top for Haley Wernig, but too strong. Is going to go to the back line. Picked off in there by the defender for Beverly. To midfield, and Carney has it back for Franklin. She just scored. Carney drops it on the right wing. Cuneo flying up for Wernig. Wernig driving it through. Her shot is blocked. It is going to be coming out to Maeve Ralston, and a violation called against Franklin. And with 5:51 to go, the ball will go back at the 16-yard line to Beverly. They trail it 2-0. They're the number 29 seed in the tournament. Franklin is number 4. But in playoff action, anything can happen, as we've witnessed here tonight. A wicked shot there is going to be driven right out of bounds at midfield, and Franklin will take it back on the unforced error by Beverly High. The winner gets to play Winchester. If Franklin wins, that game will be here. If Beverly wins, the game will be at Winchester. Ball is on the far side in front of the Franklin bench, backhanded, and now out of bounds. Franklin will have it. Coming up on 5:08 to go here in the third. Emily Carney spins through, drives through, past 4 defenders, and she's tripped up and goes down hard. And this is going to be a penalty corner, I believe. Let's see what they're going to call here. It's going to be a penalty corner. Number 12 in the game against Beverly. Franklin yet to give up one. That's part of the reason why Franklin is in front 2-0. They've not given up any penalty corners. We saw Beverly practice their penalty corners. They haven't been able to put that practice into action here tonight. Ball comes out to Emily Carney. She spins through. Her backhander is driven back, saved by Stevens. Back to Carney. She shoots a lob shot. It's just over the goal. A lob shot went over the goal, and it's going to be a free start for Franklin. Carney back in the circle. She chips away at it. Crandall gets to it. Now to Wernig. Haley fans on the shot. It's kicked out and out of bounds. Franklin will have the throw in on the far side. We come up with under 4 minutes to go in the third period. Pete Royce with you, Chris Leverone with the sights and sounds for your viewing pleasure. We hope you're enjoying it, fans. Thanks for tuning in to exciting Franklin Field hockey. This is Emily Carney. Her drive comes through, blocked by a defender who partially fans on it. Back, the rebound, the save by Stevens. And it's going to go off a Franklin leg, and it's going to be awarded to Beverly. The Panthers of Beverly can't get it through. Franklin with that good pressure in the offensive forecheck for Wernig. Wernig charging through. Wernig still shooting. It's blocked, and it's going to go off a leg of a Panther. The ball will go to Beverly with 3:10 left in the third. Beverly can't get it going. Ralston messes it up. Here comes Ralston. She can't control it. And now it's going to go back to Beverly with the free hit. And they can't. They're going to retake it as the referee had stopped play on the far side. The near side official didn't see that. So it'll be a free hit again for Beverly. And they go loop it, and it's out of bounds. It's going to go to Franklin with 2:33 to go here in the third. Ella Griffin in front of us. Ella. Emily Carney with that good stick work. Carney gets it through a player. Blocked by Elliott Lund, and the foul called on Franklin. Lund has it for Beverly. This is Elliott Lund. Lund, a junior. Maeve Ralston comes through and steals it for Franklin. Good hustle by Ralston. Ahead for a Panther. It's going to go not out of bounds, kept in. And the pass was intended there for Addie Weiss, is in the game, the sophomore. Now Crandall wins the ball for Franklin with under 2 to go. Reyna, she's got a goal tonight. Reyna, the backhander for Weiss. Weiss gets to it. Weiss controlling it beautifully. Weiss takes it in for Wernig. Nice catch. Haley Wernig. She shoots, and it's going to be blocked and kept in by the Panthers. Carney in front, maneuvering her way through. Tries to get a shot off. She cannot. It's going to come out to the 16 the other way, and Beverly will have it with 1:25 to go in the third. 1 goal in the second period, 1 goal in the third period, and those are your 2 goals, both owned by the Franklin High Panthers against the Beverly Panthers. Ralston can't get to it, and Griffin will box out and watch the ball roll out of bounds. Good play by Griffin with 1:05 to go. Griffin, right in front of us, will take it in herself. She rolls to Ralston. Ralston battling for it, wins the battle. Ralston loses her stick for a moment. It went high, but Ralston controls it. And a foul called against Beverly with 45 seconds to go in the period. 2-0 Franklin. Ball out to Emily Carney. Emily, her backhander, trickles through, saved by a defender for Beverly. And now the ball is off, and Franklin will have it. Ralston quickly. Centering, not centering, almost centering to Emily Carney. Carney with the backhander. She shoots and it's just wide by Emily Carney. And the ball will come back to Beverly with 15 seconds to go in the period. So not a lot of scoring so far tonight. Only 2 goals, both for the Panthers of Franklin. 6 seconds to go. And the clock's going to run out here in the third period. Ball to the Franklin bench. 1 second to go, and there's your horn, ending the third period of play. Franklin 2, Beverly no score. It's been the star of the game has been Lucy Stevens of Beverly. She's been fantastic in goal. She's been peppered by the Franklin offense, but they only got through 2 past Stevens, and that was Raina Crandall in the second period and Emily Carney in the third period. So this is the round of 32. What a great season in progress for the Panthers. With the break here in the quarter break, we'll have a chance to tell you about all of the Franklin seeds in the various tournaments. Let's start with volleyball. Volleyball will be advancing with a win the other day over Wachusett 3-0. They're already in the round of 16, so they made it to the round of Sweet 16, and they'll play at Newton South at a time to be determined. Newton South, the 7th seed, Franklin, the 10th seed. So Franklin 16-2 on the season, Newton South 15-3. I'm not sure if that counted the last Franklin victory or not. It could be Franklin could now be 17-2. So their next match will be at Newton South at a date and time to be announced. Football plays later tonight at Andover. Football is in the round of 32, and they're the number, let's check their seed. The football team is number 13, I believe. Number 13 is the Franklin seed, and they play at number 4 Andover tonight. When this game is over, we ask you to tune into that on Franklin TV. Franklin at Andover tonight. So that's Andover's the number 4 seed. They're 7-1 on the season. And in boys soccer, in girls soccer, they'll be playing Monday of next week. Franklin boys, the number 10 seed at 13-0-5. They'll play the winner of Attleboro versus Springfield Central. And then girls soccer, they're the number 7 seed at 16-2-0. They're in the round of 32. They'll play the winner of Westford Academy versus Diamond Regional Vocational Technical Institute. So there you have it, the lineup of all of the Franklin sports. So many teams with some good seeds in tournament play. But the top seed here of all of them is the Franklin High field hockey team, which you're looking at right here. They're the number 4 seed in the state. But they have a battle on their hands with 29 seed Beverly tonight. 15 minutes left in the game. The fourth and final period is underway. It is blocked by Emily Carney. Emily is going to send it low. It's going to trickle all the way through. It's controlled by Beverly to get it to near the midfield stripe. Now they send a player away. The ball is out of bounds, and Franklin will have it just underway in the fourth and final period. Cuneo for the Panthers. For Griffin, it trickles away, and it's going to be played back by Beverly. Franklin with the steal. Chloe Essam wins the ball. Chloe Essam Franklin will have the free hit. It's going to be taken by Carney. Emily, she's got to go along with Raina Crandall. Her blast is blocked by a defender. And back out to Lindsay Dennett, the defender. For Maeve Ralston, she can't control the ball, and it's going to be out of bounds back to Beverly. With 1 minute gone here in the fourth period. Here we go. Ball is blocked on a nice play by Chloe Essam, but it's going to be won by Essam. She's doing a job out there. Chloe Essam. Essam, a senior, plays tennis. Here comes Emily Carney, past two defenders, knocked off her play a little bit. Controlled by Franklin. They send it in on the right wing for Wernig, Haley Wernig. She's got an assist tonight, looking for another. Wernig holds, still holding. Now she makes her charge through. Wernig still with the ball. That's a long time of possession for Haley Wernig. And it's blocked by Beverly, and they're going to start out on their own end. Near midfield, Franklin hustling back on it, but carried forward nicely by Beverly. Beverly, a rare trip to the offensive end, and it comes back towards midfield, but the Beverly Panthers have it. On the left wing, it's going to be on the end line. That's going to go out of bounds to the free hit for the Panthers at the 16-yard line coming back. We've played 2:13 here in the fourth and final period. Franklin 2, Beverly no score. A looper by Franklin. Tended there for Raina Crandall. This is Haley Wernig coming out of the pack with it. She's got Chloe Essam on the left wing. Wernig inside the scoring circle. She shoots. It's blocked. Wernig gets it back. She charges through. She shoots, and it's a goal. It's a goal. I think it was tipped in. I think Raina Crandall got her second goal of the game. I think it was Raina Crandall again on the tip from Haley Wernig. The goal here by Raina Crandall, her second. Wernig with 2 assists. Franklin 3, Beverly no score here in the fourth period. 2 assists. The same combination that got the Franklin their first goal. It was Crandall from Wernig. Score comes at 12-12. 3-0 Franklin. Stoppage in play. Ball on the far side. So Franklin with a goal each, second, third, fourth periods. Nothing in the first. Wernig back for Franklin. She draws the foul. The Panthers have it. Crandall trying to get the hat trick here tonight. Ball is back deep, controlled by Maddie O'Brien. She'll take the free hit. O'Brien for Carney. Emily circling, and she draws the foul. Here comes Carney again with some space for Wernig. Wernig centers the ball. It's blocked on a nice block by Beverly, and now a foul called, and Franklin will have it again. This is Wernig, rather Carney, and they'll stop play and award the free hit for Franklin out deeper. This is Maddie O'Brien. Emily Carney inside. Crandall, the shot, the backhander by Carney. It's blocked, but it rolls off a Franklin player, and the ball will be awarded to Beverly with under 11 to go in the game. Ball out to midfield. Griffin takes it. Ella. It's hit forward. Coming out of nowhere was Chloe Essam for the ball, and it's going to be off a violation on Essam. It's going to go back to Beverly. A long drive there, blocked by Griffin. And Griffin goes back to take it back for the Panthers. Good play by Ella Griffin. Out on the left wing, this is Chloe Essam for Raina Crandall. Can Crandall get the Hattie here tonight? Crandall circling through inside the scoring zone. Crandall, the backhander. It's blocked by Stevens on a great save by Lucy Stevens. That would have been a hat trick for Raina Crandall. Raina Crandall adjusts her shoelace. The clock stopped with 10:05 to go here in the fourth period. And we'll do it again.
Waiting for 13 to put a shoe.
Ball will come back, waiting for a shoe adjustment.
Are you set?
And here we go. Whistle sounds right in front of us. Out to midfield. All Franklin there. They're going to let it roll all the way back to Weiss. Addie Weiss. But she can't control it. Hustling for it now. Franklin. Franklin wins the ball. At Griffin. Over to Maeve Ralston. In front for Crandall. Reyna coming through. Charging through, dishes it on the right wing for Wernig. She can't get to it. Wernig charged fast for it, but is controlled by Beverly in that far left corner, right corner. Under 10 to go in the game. Talking to Coach Michelle Hess before the game. She had respect for Beverly, said they've been coming on. She saw some tape in front. The rebound shot taken through, and diving on it was a Beverly Panther. And this ball will be out to the 25 for Franklin on the free hit back the other way. The Beverly player just dove on ball to cover it up. From Kearney, it goes to Lindsay Dennett. Dennett on the right wing. Charging through in front. In the stick, Franklin has it there in a violation in a penalty corner as Reyna Crandall drew the foul. And that's penalty corner number 13. First in this period, they had 9. Let's check it. They had 10 in the first, 8 in the first half, and this is their 5th of the second half. So 13 penalty corners to none. 14 penalty corners to none. This is Kearney for Franklin. For Wernig. She's got 2 assists tonight. Wernig, she shoots. It's too high, and it's going to roll back, and it's going to be out for a free hit at the 16 for Beverly with 8 minutes to go in the game. 3-0 Franklin. It's not been easy tonight. Franklin with a lot of opportunities, but they've met a tough goalkeeper in Lucy Stevens. Ball out to midfield. Lindsay Dennett all alone there for Franklin. Sends it on the right wing. Franklin. Wernig chips away at it. Controlled back by Beverly, but stolen by Kearney. Emily Kearney charging through. Kearney driving it through, and a foul is called. A penalty corner coming up. The 15th one of the game. Franklin had 11 in the first half and 4 here in the second half. Wow. Talk about pressure in the offensive zone. This is Sophia Cuneo. Clock moving, 7 minutes and 3 seconds left. Franklin 3, Beverly no score. The corner insert comes out to Wernig. Haley drops it on the right wing. Emily Kearney is there. Her wicked shot is going to be deflected, and it's going to be the ball coming out for Franklin outside the 25-yard line. Or no, they're going to have another penalty corner. Another one. So yet another one for Franklin. 16th in the game. The shot there is blocked by a defender, and it trickles through. I think that's going to be either Kearney or, let's see, was it tipped? The ball kept driving to the goal. Stevens made one stop on it. We'll see who comes out with it. It's not Kearney. They're going to give the goal. I'll tell you in a moment. Sophia Cuneo with the goal for Franklin makes it 4-0. And that might have been enough to seal it. 4-0 Franklin. Sophia Cuneo scores with 6:23 left. 4-0 Franklin. The ball is loose on the far near side. It's going to roll out of bounds, and it'll be back to the Panthers of Franklin High School. No. Yes, it is. Ella Griffin for Franklin. Out for Reyna Crandall with 2 goals here tonight. Crandall charging through, gets back to it. Crandall, good control, still controls it, draws the foul. It's going to go to Maeve Ralston. Maeve This is Emily Carney. Carney will send it far side there for Cuneo. She's got the last goal of the game. Cuneo charging through. Cuneo too strong. Raina Crandall gets to it. Crandall with some space. Her backhander blocked by Stevens. The rebound and the score. The rebound and the score. Franklin with another goal. 5-0 Franklin. It's Haley Wernig who gets the goal. 2 assists and a goal tonight for Haley Wernig. And Franklin has exploded here with at least a mini explosion in the fourth period. They lead it 5-0. Haley Wernig scores at 4:58. Back with it is Beverly. This is Elliott Lund. Lund controlling it in the corner. Holding. Lund backpedaling on Ralston. Lund, she's going to swing and is blocked by Griffin. She sends one out. It hops a stick and Franklin will win the ball for Raina Crandall. Raina gets it over to a flying Haley Wernig. Wernig hustles back for the ball. Wernig driving through, a goal and 2 assists tonight. Wernig inside the circle, charges through and warded off on the play, but recovers back. And now she draws a foul. Haley Wernig. From the 25, Franklin will have a free hit. 4 minutes to go in the game. Franklin 5, Beverly 0. If Franklin holds on, it'll be their 12th shutout of the season. Unbelievable. And that'll be 18 wins, 12 of which would be shutouts. We mentioned the Hockomock. The Franklin Panthers gave up a total in 18 games of 3 goals. 3:36 to go. Franklin pulling away here, leading it 5-0. Winchester waits for Wernig. What a hustling player she is. Wernig drives one through in front. The backhander is wide by Essam, and it's going to be out of bounds, and it'll come out to the 16 on the free hit for Beverly. Nope, they're going to award it to the Panthers. It's going to be Carney. Carney is going to shoot, and her ball trickles through. The rebound, the save, and a penalty corner coming up again for Franklin. 16th penalty corner of the game for the Panthers. Clock moving, 2:48 to go in the game. Remember, football coming up later tonight on Franklin TV. The Panthers at Andover. Monday, boys and girls soccer on Franklin TV. Time to be announced later. Maybe in the MIAA pairings. Here comes Carney. Her blast is wide. It'll be coming out to Franklin. It was deflected, actually, so the Panthers will still have it with 2:18 to go. Carney from the top of the 25. Drops it for Maeve Ralston. Inside for Cuneo, for Essam rather. Ball is inside the scoring circle. It comes out, and Griffin will chase it back down for Franklin. Ella Griffin. Pressure now facing Griffin, but she gets it to Ralston. Nice control by Ralston. Good hustle play by Raina Crandall. Gets it. Raina, she shoots. It's blocked wide, and the ball will be back, I believe, to Beverly on their own 16-yard line with 1:38 to go. Wasn't easy tonight. Remember, it was 0-0 after 1-0 at halftime. Ball is out of bounds, and Franklin will have it here in the final 85 seconds. Ralston, she split duties with Brooke Taylor tonight for Ella Griffin. Griffin sends one up. Carney with good stick work. She air dribbled it for a moment. Now it's taken back by Elliott Lund of Beverly. 1:08 to go. Lund is out of bounds with it. Franklin will have it back. Good defense by Ella Griffin. 1 minute left. Griffin sends one low. It's controlled by Beverly. Out at midfield and stolen there by Franklin. Raina Crandall Crandall wins it back. Here she comes, Raina Crandall looking for the hat trick for Haley Wernig. Wernig charging through. Haley knocked out on the play, and let's see who they're going to give the ball to. Haley Wernig, only a junior. What a talent she is. It'll be a free hit for Franklin with 24 seconds to go in the game. It's actually going to be a penalty corner. 17th penalty corner of the game. Franklin gave up 0 penalty corners. That's why partly why they lead it 5-0. Cuneo in front. They're going to move the ball around. Coming through on the backhander, and the shot is no good by Emily Carney. It wouldn't matter. Franklin comes out and they greet their goalkeeper, Devin Barry, the 12th shutout of the season, and Barry is knocked to the turf here at Beaver Street. That's going to do it for our win here tonight. Let's recap the scoring quickly. For Franklin in the first period, no score. In the second period, goal by Raina Crandall, assisted by Haley Wernig. 1-0 at halftime. Franklin with 2 more goals in the third period. Emily Carney and Raina Crandall again, assisted by Wernig. Then in the fourth period, Cuneo gets the goal, and Haley Wernig gets a goal to wrap up the scoring with 4:58 left in the game. So Franklin, the number 4 seed, advances to the Sweet 16, and Beverly, the number 29 seed, will go down with a hard-fought loss here by the score of 5-0. I'd like to thank you fans for tuning in to Franklin TV and also streaming wide on the internet. I'd like to thank our producer, our director, our camera operator tonight, Chris Leverone. This is Pete Royce. The final score for the final time tonight, Franklin 5 and Beverly no score. Till next time, for the whole crew, Pete saying so long, neighbors.